I haven't made a video in a while. It's been like a year and a half. But we're gonna do something a little interesting today, and I figured if there's any time to get back to doing video along with photography, it's tonight. So you guys are in for a hell of a ride. Let's go. So I realized I haven't actually told you what I'm doing yet. Basically what's happening is I'm currently driving to Kearney, New Jersey. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but Kearney, New Jersey. Getting on a helicopter, and we're going to fly around New York City taking photos out of that, which is you. It's what you're in right now. It's gonna be a little wild, a little nervous, because I've never done something like this before. I've never even been in a helicopter, but it's gonna be fun. So let's go do it. All right, guys, everything's on. We're ready to go. We got the harness on. GoPro's ready to go. Everything's good, so we're just waiting for clearance for takeoff, so see you guys up there. Oh my god, what a night. We just landed, I just got back in the truck, obviously. I think in the span of 30 minutes I got over 700 photos and a bunch of footage. Unfortunately the harness was over the GoPro, so you might not get much of that footage, but I guess you would have already found out because this is after the flight's over. But we're gonna go back home. We're gonna edit some photos. You guys can edit them with me. And let's get going, right? All right, see you at home. What's up, everybody? I've gone through a bunch of edits already. I'm gonna bring it to my computer so I can show you some photos, and then we're also gonna edit one. So let's take a look, all right? So a quick photo to show you. Let's just open up this one. Oh yeah. This is Freedom Tower from a high angle close up. This is probably actually my favorite photo I took over the weekend. We'll pull up one other one that's not as good probably. Just randomly click. Oh yeah, okay, well, that's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Maybe it's not that good. Who knows? But this is fun. So we're just gonna pop into here. One of the photos that I've been meaning that I've really wanted to touch on were one of the bridge shots. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna look through. You can see I've already kind of touched this one up, but I mean, it's okay. I think we can definitely work on it a little bit more. So to reset, we're just gonna start with this one right here. All right, so when working on most of these photos, what I've been doing is I've been bringing up exposure to start, and then also bringing up the contrast. I really like the highlights in New York City and the whites, specifically from like the city lights and the car lights. You can see we have a boat over here. I wonder, we might be getting rid of that in Photoshop. We'll see what happens. Let's keep editing though. Let's keep working on this. Blacks, leave that about there for now. It's really yellow, so we're gonna bring in some blues. I mean, always bring in the blues. Some pinks. If you notice on my Instagram, plug my Instagram. So, I think I have kind of a color that I want. I mean, it's not. It's shit. No, it's not. It's good. It's a good photo. I've been really hard on myself on my photos lately, and I really shouldn't be. I should just try and have fun with it. When I edit, I typically like to bring things to extremes, see what it looks like, and then dial it back. So I actually really like the clarity on this, or removing clarity. But we're gonna pop it right there, just a little bit. Maybe bring in some vibrance. Let's test the vibrance. Ooh, kind of like the black and white. I mean, this isn't pure black and white yet, but I do like the black and white. I think what I want to do is I want to have all these photos colorized at first, and then I might do a black and white session later. But yeah, that's fine for now. We'll leave it like that. I've been messing with the tone curve a little bit more, but only this first section. I haven't really dove into these colors yet, mainly because I'm not that good. But let's see what we can do. So typically it's the same thing. I go to extremes. I look for what I want. I try to be careful here because when you bring up, you don't want to bring these up too much. Otherwise it's like super obvious that you've done a lot of things to your photo, which everybody does. I'm looking at this photo. I want to center this bridge in here. So I think first is this, one of the things that like I notice first in photos is if they're off balance. If they're cropped way too far, like left or right. But honestly, this looks pretty good, so I'm probably just going to leave that there. I am going to bring this in a little bit, I think. I want to keep this bridge centered like that. I think that looks good. Okay, yeah, that looks good. I'm going to keep this one a little wider. I might even leave the boat in there. I do kind of like the boat now. Scroll down here. Let's play with some midtones. Playing with blues, yellows, and pinks lately. I'm feeling yellow on this one. Start with blue. Ooh, I like that. That's good. Highlights for sure. We need some highlights in here. We're gonna make the highlights a little bit more red, I think. Just like that. If you want, you can check the before and after so far. So we're getting there. I like the way that's kind of looking. It's not my favorite photo. My favorite photo is definitely one you guys already saw. It's very noisy though, isn't it? Yeah, it's good. Let's take a little tone curve. Ooh. Some turquoise. No, I don't like that. Leave the turquoise in there. And now let's just bump up some noise reduction. Alright, we tried Photoshop. We're coming back over. We're moving back into here. We're gonna go into, where is it? Can't find it. Oh, there it is. Noise reduction, luminance. Bah. Boom. Look at that noise reduction. So it looks a little bit better. Let's get a radial filter though around the bridge. Right there. Start with this. Let it have a little bit of light. And then I want to, remember when I played with clarity earlier? Let's get a little bit more clarity in. And then let's duplicate this. Invert it. Put the feather a little bit. Bring clarity back in, bring texture in. Bring brightness up a little bit more. Click out of that. Whew! And I think that's pretty good. And there we go, quick edit. Didn't take long, it looks alright, before and after. I like it. I think I'm going to keep the boat in there. Originally I was going to pull it out, but I think what I'll do is let's export this one. Oh, another thing, I export to a folder, right, and then output charting for screen is another setting I have here. And I remove some metadata as well. Let's export that, but then now let's bring it back into Photoshop. Because what I want to do is, just in case that boat's only peeking through a little bit on Instagram, you know, that won't look good. We want it to be uniform. So what we're going to do here, just in case, is zoom in down here, grab spot removal. Ooh, that's small. That's small. And just get rid of this boat. Bye, boat. And boom, done. In case you're curious how I did that, all I did was I used the spot remover tool. It's right here, spot healing brush tool. Came up here, edited the size right there, and then I just went over it. And you have to be kind of careful with it. You know, it's different photo to photo, but the more you work with it, the more familiar you get with it. And then Control S, go back over to Lightroom, and there it is. It'll pop up and I'm just already ready to go. Export it out. Export. Let it save, and that's done. This is my first vlog in a while. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to try and make more. I'm going to try and get better. I've just bought a microphone, so this is the first audio you're hearing with me using a microphone. I don't even know how good the microphone is. But thanks for coming, and I'll see you next time. See ya. Turns out I wasn't recording the whole time. Was I recording?
Yes, I was.